Hi, I'm James Nelson, partner at Massey Realty Services, and I'm here to bring you the Nelson Report's August 2012 podcast. In my last blog posting, I poked fun by writing an open letter to Warren Buffett with an investment idea, to buy Brooklyn, specifically every single investment property in Brooklyn. Berkshire Hathaway has done a tremendous job over the last few years, taking bold positions when many sat on the sidelines. Warren Buffett had the famous quote that it was good to be greedy when others were fearful and be fearful when others were greedy. And he does have some exposure to real estate, certainly with his holdings in Wells Fargo. He's also invested in companies which benefit from a housing uptick, such as Benjamin Moore Paints and Court Furniture Rentals. However, Berkshire Hathaway lacks diversification with direct real estate owned. And so I think this would be a tremendous opportunity for him to come into the New York City market where the fundamentals are so strong. Specifically, Brooklyn, you could come in and buy and have a major presence for not a tremendous sum of money. Last year, there was only $1.5 billion in total sales, which was only about 10% of the total New York City dollar volume. This accounted for 742 properties. Now, there has been an uptick. In the first half of this year already, there's been $1.5 billion in sales. So Brooklyn is on pace to do double the volume. As far as the number of sales, there was a 27% increase in the first half of this year compared to the first half of last year, with 222 sales alone in the second quarter. Now, Brooklyn is the fifth largest city in the U.S. It has 2.5 million people, which accounts for over 30% of the New York City population. So I would ask the question, where else could you buy essentially one of the largest cities for a sum of only $1.5 billion? You look at how much Berkshire Hathaway has in cash, which is close to $37 billion. This would be only a fraction of their holdings. The fundamentals in Brooklyn have been tremendous. The Wall Street Journal actually just wrote an article on how in fact, tenants from Brooklyn are moving back to Manhattan because the rents are more affordable. The vacancy rate, according to the New York City Housing and Vacancy Survey, is actually the lowest in Brooklyn, with a vacancy rate of 2.61% compared to the citywide average of 3.1%. Also, the rents have been soaring. A residential brokerage firm, M&S, reports that residential rents have grown by 10% this year. The office market has also been performing very well in Brooklyn. According to Newmark, the vacancy rate is only 6.9%, with an affordable asking rent average of $30 a square foot, which is only about half of what Manhattan's average is, being only a 10 to 15 minute subway ride away. The other tremendous opportunity right now is to be able to receive cap rates which are higher than what we're seeing in Manhattan. The average cap rate for a walk-up in this first half of the year was 7.28%, with elevators at 5.4%. Seeing how you can now borrow 5-year money at around 3%, there's a tremendous opportunity to get positive leverage and get a cash-on-cash return of over 8%. These cap rates today are still 150 basis points above where they were in the peak of the market in 06-07, when interest rates were much higher. So again, this is really a tremendous opportunity. So with this in mind, I think now is the time to buy. The outer boroughs provide tremendous opportunity, but I think this is a window that certainly others will soon notice, as indicated by the pickup in sales this year. So look forward to being in touch. Thank you so much.